everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have another video to show you. Guess what this is? My completed December daily. I know it's June, and I know that I'd wanted to have this done before June, but I'm totally okay with the process of how long it took me to get it done because I had a really great experience actually with this December daily this year. I didn't feel rushed like I have in the past, and I had a complete kit to work with because I purchased a Hip Kit Club kit on Cyber Monday sale last year. So I wasn't scrounging through my scrap drawer looking for supplies, so that was a big plus. I'm just going to quickly go through each page and kind of talk to you a little bit about what I did, I guess, and show you what I did. I have a video of all my past December dailies, so you could go back on the YouTube channel and watch that to see what I did. The album is a Creative Memories album, so it's 8x8 post bound, and that was kind of the only thing that maybe I didn't like so much. It was a free album, so you know, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. But I do prefer kind of like the D-ring albums or kind of like the smaller like shaped albums or something, just because I can add more fun little stuff and details to it. But that's totally fine. Maybe this year I'll do something else and I will think of a different way to do things. Also, I was kind of thinking of doing something a little bit different in terms of laying out the pages this year because I was a little concerned that I was going to run out of product. I had been doing like taking the pattern paper and cutting it in half, or doing like a whole like a sheet of 8 like the 8x8 sheet or something. And I realized that I couldn't do that for every page because I was going to run out of the paper. And this paper is pretty much all a Pink Fresh Studio, I believe. So as I was kind of working through this, I was realizing, oh my gosh, I'm going to need to kind of make some changes a little bit. So definitely that's something to keep for me to keep in mind next year, although I doubt I'm going to be using another 8x8 album. So we'll see what kind of album that I pick up for this year. Anyway, so as you might have known, I talked about this when I gave a little sneak peek to this album in another video. I was doing a photo a day prompt, so I have a photo for every day from December 1st to December 25th. So for instance, this prompt was your favorite Christmas song, and my favorite Christmas song, just FYI, is An Angel Gets Its Wings by Trisha Yearwood and Vince Gill. Definitely look that one up on YouTube if you haven't heard of it before. So that was a really fun way to make sure I had a picture for every day of the December Daily Challenge. You can see here I did a little bit of like mixed media with some like stamping inks, Hampton ink stamps, just to give a little bit of a background because I knew I was running out of paper and I didn't want to use up too much paper because I still had some pages left to do. So that was just my little way of creating a background without actually using paper. And I think I did some like watercolor sort of with some like teal acrylic paint just to do, I did like a packaging technique there just to add a little bit without having to add paper. So anyway, that was just how I made this work. And my page protectors are still on. Sorry for the glare, but it's just too difficult to take them off and on, especially with all this dimensional stuff. Because the kit was really cool. The kit came with like sequins and puffy embellishments and wood veneers and all sorts of really cool things. So I had a lot of fun putting this together, and actually, as I was finishing it up the other weekend, I realized there's some more like packaging technique with some teal acrylic paint in my stash. As I was finishing this up, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm actually done. And this I did 2 days on one page because I didn't feel like spending the money buying a whole other refill kit of pages if I just needed like one extra page, and then I was going to have like a blank back, and I was just like, no, because I'm stopping at 25. I'm not doing any more days. So I just did the 24th and the 25th on one page, and I thought it worked out pretty well for my purposes. So that's my December daily. I know this was kind of like super fast, but I have to say that I'm totally going to do another like kit sale, Cyber Monday, Black Friday sales. That's the time to be searching. This kit was a 2015 kit from Hip Kit Club. So the only thing that I couldn't use, I think, was like a button flare that said 2015 on it. Like, whatever, I don't care. I just threw it away. No big deal. It came with a lot of great stuff. And I was able to use the whole kit up for this December daily and do a little bit of different things on each page. I liked the photo a day prompt that I had, and I shared them all on Instagram. The only thing I had to do was print this one off myself. Everything else I had printed through Shutterfly, but because this picture somebody else took on her phone and she emailed it to me, when I posted it on Instagram, I had to post it and like resize it. And then when Shutterfly printed it, it got all funky sized. So I had to reprint it at home. So this was actually the last page that I did. And I had to print it as like a kind of like a 3x5 actually, but I think it turned out okay. So everything else is like an Instagram photo size except for this one, but that's fine. No big deal. But I liked that I shared them on Instagram and I had the hashtag, and then I could just go back and see each day, you know, as a reminder of what the prompt was supposed to be, so that I can go back and like kind of do the journaling, and whatever I wrote as the, as my, I guess, journaling on my Instagram feed, that's what I ended up kind of putting as my journaling on these pages. And sometimes I added a little bit more if I needed to. But anyway, so I'm really pleased with my December daily album, and it's finished. So it's going to go in my big Rubbermaid container of Christmas decorations and stuff, along with all my other December daily albums. And then we'll come back out this December in another 6 months. And hopefully I will have people over who will want to look at this and enjoy it as much as I do. So yay! Hopefully you guys got your December dailies done. If you haven't done a December daily before, definitely check out my past videos with all my past December dailies, so you can get some tips and ideas about how to do your own December daily. And then in another like 6 or so months, I will be talking again about doing December daily again. Yay! See you guys next time.